Here's a story version of how the first person made a plane and how they did it, told as a short historical narrative for easy reading. Before I continue, like and subscribe to the channel. Long ago in the late 1800s, two brothers named Orville and Juan Wilbur Wright lived in a small town called Dayton, Ohio. They weren't rich and didn't go to college. In fact, they owned a tiny bicycle shop, but they had something powerful: curiosity, and a dream that one day humans could fly. They weren't the first to dream of flight. People had tried for centuries. Some built gliders, while others flew in hot air balloons, but no one had ever made a machine that could fly on its own and be controlled by a person. Wilbur and Orville began experimenting. They read every book and article they could find about flying. They watched how birds tilted their wings to turn and balance in the air. Then they started building gliders, big ones they could ride. They traveled to a place called Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, where the wind was strong and steady. But their gliders weren't perfect. They needed more control. So they came home and built something no one had made before: a Kay wind tunnel, a wooden box with air blowing through it, where they tested over 200 wing shapes. This helped them design wings that could lift a plane off the ground. They also needed an engine that was small, light, and strong. No company made what they needed, so they built it themselves, along with special buoyant propellers that they carved and shaped by hand. Finally, in 1903, the brothers completed their invention, the Wright Flyer. It looked like a flying box with wings made of wood, fabric, and wire. On the cold morning of December 17th, 1903, they were ready. A small crowd gathered in the sand dunes of Kitty Hawk. Orville flipped a coin with Wilbur to decide who would fly first. Orville won. He climbed into the wooden machine, lying on his stomach to steer it with his hips and hands. The wind howled. The engine sputtered to life. The flyer shook as it rolled forward on a wooden track. Then it lifted. For just 12 seconds, Orville Wright flew through the air, covering 120 watts. It marked the first time in history that a human had flown in a powered airplane. The crowd cheered. Wilbur rushed to his brother. They hugged and smiled wide. In that moment, a dream shared by all of humankind had finally come true. And it all started with two brothers, a tiny shop, and a dream that wouldn't quit.